Let's start in Tadasana. Stand with your feet together, toes are touching, space between the heels. Soften through the knees, pull the core in, lift through the spine and the crown of the head. Release the arms down to the sides. Feel grounded and rooted to the earth. Feel the energy and your strength. Inhale, lift the arms above your head. Exhale, reach them down. Inhale, reach up. Right arm grabs the left wrist. And as you exhale, reach over to the right side. Extending the left side body. Gaze to the left bicep. Inhale, release it up to center, opposite side. Left arm grabs right wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach over to the left side. Gaze comes to the bicep. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Right arm sweeps down and round. Coming up 90 degrees behind you. Left arm comes straight in front of you. Warrior two arms. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. Try and keep the hips facing forward. Core in. Twist through the body. And inhale, release the right arm, sweep it back up so both of them are now overhead, opposite side. Left arm sweeps around behind you, front arm is ahead, hips forward, gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale, rise up, exhale, forward fold, release it down to the floor, release the head. Right leg goes back, left leg goes back, knees down, tabletop, cat-cows. Inhale, gaze comes to the ceiling, tailbone lifts, extend the front body. Exhale, round the back, gaze comes to the navel, stretch with the top of the shoulders. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Find your neutral spine. Root down through the fingertips. Right foot goes back, toes curled. Left foot goes back, toes curled. Find your plank. Hold it here. Just take a breath. If this is a bit too much on the core for now, feel free to put the knees down and lift the toes. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach the tailbone back. Inhale, come back into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Release yourself down all the way to the floor, baby cobra. Hands come to the shoulders either side. Use for the majority your back muscles and lift the front body up and the chest. Head is the last thing to rise. Hold it here, pull the core in and release yourself down. Push up into your plank, toes are curled, back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, come forward, find your plank. This time Chaturanga into full cobra. So release yourself down and push all the way up into cobra. Head's the last thing that lifts. Pull the core in and release it down all the way to the floor. Plant the palms, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Push it back up to the sky. Walk the feet forward, forward fold. Release the arms. Head hangs, core in, tailbone lifts. And release the arms all the way up. Bring them down into prayer, Tadasana. Bring them down to your sides. Sun salutation A. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward, spine straight. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, release yourself down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet back towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, rise up into Tadasana. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes back into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward. Release the arms, the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release yourself down. And inhale, Tadasana. Rise all the way up. Hands come to prayer. Down to the heart. And release them down to your sides. From here, we're going to make our way down to the floor. So find an inhale up through the arms into Tadasana. Exhale into forward fold. Plant the palms. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes back. And hold your plank right here. From here, we're going into side plank, raising the right hand and taking it up above us. Take a deep breath in. Hold it right here. And move into your side plank. Now if it's possible here, raise the right hand. Options and variations for a side plank. Bring your right foot in front of you. Otherwise you can actually just hold the foot behind you as well, or place it in front of you, whatever works. Otherwise you can come down onto your knee and actually just straighten the right leg. It's completely up to you in your plank variations. So if you want to do something alternate that feels better in the body, please do. Right, raise the arm all the way above your head into your side plank. Hold it here, take a deep breath in, and release the right arm back down to the floor. Come down into normal plank, bend the knees, Balasana. Tailbone goes all the way back, lengthen through the arms. Just here, you might want to just roll the wrists. Just to release any tension that's been housed in there from holding that posture for a while. When you're ready, just place the arms back down, reach them long. We're going to move that plank variation on the opposite side now, so now on the right side. Come up into tabletop. Right leg goes back, toes curled. Left leg goes back, toes curled. Plank. Hold it here, take a deep breath in. And exhale. If you want to take this down to the knees at any point, it is there for you. Breathe in. As you exhale, come onto your side on your right side in plank, releasing the right hand, reaching it up towards the sky, keeping the hips up, core in, legs strong and straight. Take the variations here if you want, bring the right leg forward, so it's like a kickstand almost. You can take it behind you if that feels better. You're opening up a little bit more. Otherwise, you can actually just bring your right knee down and reach long through the left leg, keeping the arm up. You have a few different variations. Do whatever feels good to you. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And release the left arm back down to the floor. Find your plank. Bring your knees down and take it into Balasana. Take it into child's pose. Reach long through the arms. Once again, if you want to release tension through the hands, just circle them both ways, just to get a little bit of movement through there, and do what feels good. From here, come up onto all fours. Let's take a couple of cat-cows. Inhale, tailbone lifts, gaze comes to the sky, core is in. Exhale, round through the back body, flex through the front, gaze to navel. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And find your neutral spine. Coming onto our tummies now, I want you to bring your forearms down and release your legs back so that you are on your stomachs. I keep saying lotus. Locust and lotus, I keep getting mixed up, but locust. So what we're going to do is root down through our hips bones first of all, because that's going to be your grounding point in this asana. I want you to root down through the hips bones, so if you need to shuffle around to do that, please do. Reach the legs long, tops of the feet are pushing into the floor, and your arms are just resting to the sides right here. You can bring your head down to the floor to rest and take a breath, just for a moment. From here, I want you to breathe in. As you do, gently lift the chest and the upper body, finding that nice strength and arch through the spine at the back. When you're ready, I want you to then lift your toes off the floor as well. Try and keep them straight. Try and keep all of the muscles through the legs engaged from the top all the way down to the bottom. And when you're ready, bring the hands to the sides and lift them up, opening up through the chest. Bring the shoulders back and down and the gaze forward. Keep the spine as straight as you can through the cervical area, through the top of the back and through the neck. Try not to lift it up like that or let it fall too far. Keep it pretty neutral, holding it here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release everything down. And just rest the head over to the right or over to the left. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up through the chest. And then release the legs up to the sky, engaging the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, the calves, all the way down. Release the arms into the sides. Engage the arms, open up through the chest, open up through the shoulders. Let the neck be straight. Gaze comes down to the floor. Hold it here, take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. This time taking the head to the other side. Rest on the ear. Let everything relax. Feel free to shuffle through the hips to get rid of any tension that may be harbored there. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Sweep the arms up towards the shoulders. Push yourself up. Come onto the knees. And bring yourself onto your back. Grab behind the thighs. Roll yourself down. Bring the right knee into the chest. Bring the left knee into the chest. And just hold it here. Massage through the spine, rock side to side. Even rock forwards and backwards a tiny bit if that feels good to you. One more moment here. And we'll come up into both legs. I want you to gently push through your elbows and find a very easy, comfortable way to come into a seated position. Navasana, boat pose. Pull the core in and root down through the sits bones. This is your grounding foundation. Keep the feet in this position, almost in a bridge position, and lift up through the torso. Grab behind the thighs and slowly hinge at the hips to release yourself back. Keep a nice shape of V from the body and the thighs. Try not to round the spine in this position. It's very easy to do when we get comfortable and relaxed. Be mindful. Keep it strong, straight, upright, and leaning back. This could be your boat pose right here. If you want to take it up to the next level, you can come onto your tippy toes, hold it there. If you want to take it up one more time, bring both of the feet off the floor, keep them at tabletop position, arms are behind your thighs, and at this point you can release them out to the sides if that feels good. Otherwise, straighten the legs completely, still keeping that beautiful V through the spine and the legs, and release the arms to the sides. Hold it here, take a deep breath in. Now you can stay right here and just release the legs down and come back into boat. Otherwise, we're going to do a short flow. So we're going to inhale, but as we exhale, slowly release the body down. Not going all the way down, but just in this beautiful position, almost like a little boat. Now we're going to exhale and bring it back up into a V. So it's kind of like high boat, low boat. Release it all the way back down, keeping the core engaged at all times and gently bringing it back up, keeping everything as strong as possible. Release back down. Last time. And exhale, bring it all the way back up. Take a deep breath in here and release the legs down. That's pretty harsh on the core and the hip flexors. Let's take a stretch. Let's find bridge. Roll yourself all the way back down. This should feel really nice after that. Root down through the spine. Just wiggle through hip bones. Feet are flat in front of the seat. Palms are by your sides, facing down. Push down through the feet. Hinge at the hips. And gently push yourself up. Keep the top of the spine and the back connected to the floor. This is more a tuck of the tailbone and a lift of the hips. We're not going to extend the chest here. We're just going to find that beautiful straight line through the front body. Holding it here. Push down, engage the glutes. Reach along through the legs. And release the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down to the floor. Bring the right knee in, left knee in, flex the feet. Grab hold of the feet with your hands on the inside or outside, whatever works for you. Bring the knees to the outside of the torso and pull them towards the floor. Open up through the hip flexors. Happy baby. Take a rock side to side here if that feels good. Straighten either leg if you want to feel a deeper stretch. Holding it here. Breathe in. And as you exhale, release your hands from the feet. Bring the feet down to the floor. Reach them both long. Bring your left knee in to the chest, keeping the right leg long and straight. Flex the feet, spinal twist. Exhale, take the left knee across the body to the floor, or as far as it can go. Bump yourself sideways onto your hips. Keep the shoulders connected to the floor at all times. Take your arms, your left arm into a cactus position and take your gaze to the left. If your knee has some air between it, it's not touching the floor, feel free to just rest the foot on the bottom leg, or you can get a block and place it just underneath the knee. The most important thing is that you keep the shoulders connected to the floor. Feel free to also use your right hand as leverage to try and pull the knee a little closer to the floor, but only if it feels good and you know that your body's okay with that. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Bring it back into neutral. Inhale it back to the center. Left leg goes long. Right knee comes in. Breathe in, flex the left foot. As you exhale, bring the right knee across the body to the left side. Bump the hips so they're sideways. Right arm comes into a cactus position. Gaze comes over to the right. Shoulders connected still to the ground, both. Inhale, length. Exhale, can you find a deep twist? Inhale, bring the body back into neutral. Spine is straight. Release the right and the left leg long to the corners of the mat. Let the feet fall out to the sides. Release the arms by your sides in a low V. Take a deep breath in. Fill the body with space, with energy, with air. And as you exhale, relax every limb and muscle into the mat. Shavasana. Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're ready to move on with your day, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bend your knees, feet are flat. Right arm comes up towards the side of the head. Roll over to the right side, use your bicep as a pillow. Place your left palm down on the floor, reach your top left leg long. Push up into an easy position. Hands to prayer in front of the heart. Absorb your practice, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your thumb to your third eye center. Your forehead between your brows, you bow your head. Namaste.